degree equals?
3.
Very good. Solutions, 3. Perfect. Move everything to one side, right? First step. What do I factor out from the first two?
9x².
Excellent.
Sorry, I apologize.
No. I want my students, all of them, to say the same thing at the same time. That would be my dream come true. What do we have in parentheses?
X plus 3.
Careful.
X plus 1.
Perfect. What do we have to have coming out from the other two without which I cannot continue?
X plus 1.
Perfect. Now I need the sign and the factor.
-1.
Perfect. Because we don't write it, that's why I put it like that. Common factor of these two terms.
X plus 1.
Perfect. In parentheses.
NX² minus 1.
Perfect. Perfect. So from here we have x equals -1. But remember from here, I should factor or move one and take square roots. Apply the square root. It's up to you. It's a difference of squares, not a difficult situation.
X plus 1, 3x minus 1.
Excellent. So when I solve this, I get 1/3. Careful, because I have to move 1 and divide by 3. When I solve this, I get -1/3. And as expected, as expected, 3 solutions. That's it. Good. Next topic. Everyone okay with the order of operations?
Can we do a rational equation?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rational, they're all in 1.6 or before. Quadratic, other types, no. It's before that. Quadratic, equations, quadratic. If you have one for us, please.
I have one for a quadratic equation.
Sure, we'll solve that too. Let me find a rational. Please don't lose it. Rational equations. I got it. Here they are. Okay. So let's copy one. So we are on page 15. Let me copy. I'm copying. Let's say 6 over x plus 3 minus 5 over x minus 2 equals -20 over x squared plus x minus 6. Okay. So this is a rational equation because it has x in the denominator. This is completely factored. This is completely factored. I have to factor the last denominator that is not factored. Can anyone give us the factored form?
Upstream, X minus 2.
Perfect. You should always, this is not cheating. You should always look here, right? I'm going to move this fraction to the other side. Remember, negative 20 over whatever is the same with negative 20 over whatever. Negative over positive is a negative in front. So when I move this fraction to the other side, I have plus 20 over this. I need two restrictions from you. Do not do anything else. Just move. Don't forget the right-hand side. If you forget the right-hand side, you're not solving because you're changing the equation into an expression. You will not solve. You're not going to get any solutions. So give me, please, two restrictions. What x cannot be. This is crucial. It's very important.
-3 and 2.
-3 and 2. Brilliant. Thank you. Good. So now I have to find the LCD. Because I don't want to forget the 0, I draw the long fraction line, the equal symbol, right? The equal symbol and 0, and now I think I need the least common denominator.
X plus 3, x minus 2.
Absolutely. It's the product of the two because they have nothing in common. They have no common factors. And always remember, they need adjustments. I multiply the denominators by something. I have to multiply the numerators by the corresponding. This was multiplied by
X minus 2.
it needs x minus 2 at the top. Thank you. This was multiplied by
X plus 3.
it needs x plus 3 at the top. This was multiplied by, you either say nothing or you say 1 because it's the same. Up to you. Now we have to distribute 6 to these two terms. Then I have to distribute -5 to these two terms. And then I multiply 20 by 1. And I have to write the intermediate step up here. Can anyone tell us what to write?
It's 6 and x minus 12.
That's it. Excellent. Now we distribute -5 to these two terms.
-5x, -15.
Excellent. Plus 20. Now we combine like terms at the top. Six apples minus 5 apples.
X minus 27 plus 20.
Very good. Excellent. X minus, and this is -27 plus 20 is -7. This is a proportion. Proportion. Only in a proportion I can cross multiply. This times 1, okay. This times 0. So x equals 7. My only concern is it on the restriction list? It isn't. If you want to check, you can put in the calculator. You can simply simplify the left and the right. Let's do that, at least for this example. So I have to write 6 over 7 plus 3 minus 5, 7 minus 2. Does this equal negative 20 over 49 plus 7 minus 6? So I replaced x by 7 and I got 10. X by 7 and I got 5. X by 7, I got 49 plus 7 minus 6. So I look at the left-hand side. 6 over 10 simplified by 2 is 3/5 minus 1. The least common denominator is 5, or maybe I shouldn't have done it. We should just simplify and not write 5. So this is 5 over 5, same thing. So 3 minus 5 is negative 2. So the left-hand side, this side is negative 2/5. When I simplify this, if I do not get negative 2/5, 7 is no good. So the top, negative 20, the denominator, this is positive 1. 49 plus 1 is 50. Here it is. Simplified, negative 2/5. So indeed, x equals 7 is the correct answer. I don't need anyone to check or anyone to tell me yes or no. I checked myself. I plugged it back in. Yes, these equations are the most sophisticated so far because I need to factor, I need to move, I need to write 0. And if I forget 0, it's a tragedy. Then I have to find the adjustments. I call these adjustments, what I multiply the numerator, in addition to finding the least common denominator. Then I find the adjustments. Then I combine like terms. Then I determine a proportion because 0 over 0 or 0 over 1 is the same thing. Now I have a proportion. I cross multiply. I cross multiply. I get the answer. I check against the restrictions that I wrote from the beginning. I'm sure you're tired by me just listing the topics, the steps. So factor, restrictions, least common denominator, move, least common denominator, adjustments, simplifying at the top, proportion, cross multiplying, writing the answer, like 10 steps. However, they are not difficult once you see it. You cannot unsee it. So once you practice the problems we did in class several times, you can make a mistake. I shouldn't say that. Even I misread. I thought they were asking for the width, and actually they were asking for the width of the concrete. So everybody can make mistakes. But once you understand the steps, you're okay. You'll be okay. Good. Anything else? Other topics?
I have a question.
Yes.
Are we allowed to use notes?
I allow you to use one page of notes front and back. But remember, the less you write, the less you need to write, the better off you are. Because the test is easy. The test should be completed, in less than an hour and a half or so. But if you start looking at your notes and trying to mix and match and stuff, but you're allowed to bring in a one page of notes, front and back. You will surrender the notes, however. I will scan them and send them back to you. So make a copy of the notes if you want to keep a copy, your original. So make a copy. And yes, you can use it. So Lali had a quadratic equation or something for us.
Yes, so it's 1 over x plus.
This is not quadratic, this is rational. Once you say 1 over x, this is rational, it's not quadratic. It may collapse into a quadratic, but initially is rational.
Okay, because, well.
That's fine. That's fine. 1 over x.
Or is this where because you use the square root of.
Yeah, let's take a look. So it's 1 over x, but when I use the square root, it cannot be linear. So you said quadratic, but it starts as a rational. That's fine. So 1 over x.
Okay, it's 1. Yeah, 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 2 equals 1/2.
Excellent. Perfect. So I move 1/2. For this, I cannot state a restriction because 2 is never 0. But for this, I have to state a restriction, and for this, I have to state a restriction. And then I will find the least common denominator. Anyone, please? The restriction for this? What is the number that x cannot be in the fraction 1 over x?
And x plus 2?
What is the number that I can never replace x by in the fraction 1 over x?
-1.
1 over -1 is -1.
This is 0.
0.
Of course. What about here?
-2.
-2. Awesome. Good. Now I see 1, 2, 3 denominators. They have nothing in common. What is the least common denominator?
X plus 2. Or x, something like that. Yeah. X.
One more time. I have 3 denominators. They have nothing in common. What will be the least common denominator?
Would it be 2x and then x plus 2?
Thank you very much. They have nothing in common. I have 3 factors, 3 denominators. All of them have to be in the least common denominator. There is no way around it. X was multiplied by what?
X plus 2.
And 2.
Okay.
So it's 2x plus 4. X plus 2 was multiplied by?
2x.
Very good. And 2 was multiplied by?
Oh, I got it. Yeah. X squared plus 2x.
Excellent. X squared plus 2x. Brilliant. Very good.
Plus
1 distributed 2x plus 4. What do I have to write?
2x plus 4.
Indeed. 1 distributed to 2x. -1 distributed to these two. Clean it up. So now the numerator is negative x squared plus 2x plus 4 over 2x x plus 2 equals 0 over 1. Proportion, cross multiply, negative x squared plus 2x plus 4 equals 0. This times this equals this times this. Always multiply both sides by -1 if the leading coefficient is negative. So x squared minus 2x minus 4 equals 0. Are you sure you gave us the correct equation? Was it 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 2 equals 1/2? Only because this is not factorable, that's all I'm asking. Lolly, is it 1 over x plus 1 over x plus 2 equals 1/2? You are muted.
Yes, that's correct.
1 over x plus 1 over x plus 2 equals 1/2.
Yes.
Are we asked to solve it? Or do they want only the least common
Well,
denominator?
the thing is, it was saying to solve it, or I guess to
That's
make
fine.
it,
That's fine.
but then I guess after that, you would do the, use the formula of,
The quadratic formula or the apps.
yeah.
Yeah. But
So then that's where my question comes in, because this one, I sort of understand, but now that you explain it, it makes more sense now. But the question that I mostly have is at the bottom of the square when you use that formula.
yeah. Well, no. I'm just saying that it's not factorable. Does it say that we can approximate the answers?
Mm, I I don't know. I mean, it's said to solve it and then use it to.
Is it from the homework?
Yes.
Can you share your screen so we can see it for a second?
Let me find it because I wrote it down, but I need to.
That's
find it.
okay. That's okay. So once we got here, we're going to use the app or the apps in the calculator. So apps 9 and 1 is the leading coefficient, -2 and -4. So that's why I'm asking, because it's not factorable, the solutions will be approximations. Do they say approximate to 1 decimal digit, 2 decimal digits, or we copied the problem incorrectly?
Okay, so it could be that I wrote it.
I don't
right.
know. I'm not sure, so I have no idea. So x1 equals -1.24, and the other solution is 3.24. So if the problem was written correctly, then we got these two solutions, and they are not 0 and they're not -2, so they should both work.
Okay.
So which part of this was not 100% clear that I need to go back and review with you or re-explain? Is it clear now?
No, it's clear now.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Good. 3 more minutes. Let's see what else you would like us to look at. Let me make sure that I have all my pages numbered correctly. 15, 16.
So is there any way we can see of using the formula, the -b plus?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you want it here on this one?
Yes.
Perfect.
Because that's the question that I.
Okay. So A equals 1, B equals -2, and C equals -4. So then X, because they may ask you for exact solutions. Very good point. Yeah, these are not exact. So -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c. So when I multiply this, I get -4. I'm going to change this times 4 over 2a. So then x equals 2 plus or minus 16 plus 4 is 20. So this is the square root of 20 over 2. But remember, you have to rewrite 20 as the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. So x equals 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of 5 divided by 2. Do not simplify like this. That would be terrible. So you have to factor out a 2 or separate. It's up to you. So one option is I separate x equals 2 over 2, which is 1, plus or minus 2, the square root of 2 over 2, which is the square root of 5. Option 2 is you factor out a 2. And then you simplify because you are only allowed to simplify factors. And of course you get the same thing.
Okay, that's the part that confused me because I was like, where did the 2 come from? And how do you take it out?
You mean this 2 in the denominator or the 2 in front?
No, the 2 next to the